Good morning. So today I'm going to conclude this lecture series. Whatever we have studied during this entire lecture series of energy materials and devices, summarizing the topics which we have covered in this lecture series. The first topic was solar energy materials and silicon solar cell. In this topic, we have seen what are the importance of the photovoltaic solar cell and what is the typical design of a junction solar cell and what are the materials that are being used for silicon solar cell. And then we have seen the next generation solar cell. These are thin film solar cell. So silicon solar cells are generally thick, and then in order to make a slightly different technology, the thin film solar cells were adopted. And these thin film solar cells, we have seen that what are the advantages we get in terms of enhanced absorption and also reduced dimension of the solar cell. In this solar cell, we have studied CDT CDS and CIGS CDS solar cell. After that, we discussed the third generation solar cell, that is dye-sensitized solar cell and quantum dot sensitized solar cell. In dye-sensitized solar cell and quantum dot sensitized solar cell, we have seen that there is a different configuration of the solar cell and also a solar cell which is more flexible and which can be used very easily, very lightweight, and therefore there are certain advantages of this particular solar cell. The important device aspect of the solar cell and the materials of the solar cell that are being used. And then after that, we have discussed perovskite solar cell, which are having almost similar configuration with slightly different material. Perovskite material is the active material for the solar cell, and these are basically high efficiency solar cell. And then we have seen that instead of using a single solar cell, if we use a tandem solar cell, suppose silicon and perovskite tandem, there are many other tandem solar cell, then we can enhance the efficiency of the solar cell, performance of the solar cell, and there are different configuration like 2T configuration, 4T configuration of the solar cell, which we have discussed, and the large number of materials that are being used in the solar cell, and the research have been done and still going on in tandem solar cell that have been highlighted. And after that, we have discussed another energy generation process, that is thermoelectric energy generation process, and the thermoelectric material, which is basically based on an effect which is known as Seebeck effect. And then we have discussed thermionic energy conversion materials and devices. In thermionic energy, we have seen that it is basically the generation of electron by thermal process, which eventually gives us power. And then all the materials down to low dimensional materials that we have discussed in both these thermoelectric energy generation as well as the thermoionic energy generation. And then we have covered different energy storage devices like capacitor, supercapacitors, batteries, ion batteries like lithium ion battery and fuel cell. And we have seen what is the configuration of different energy storage devices and what are the materials have been used, what is the importance of these storage materials, and how these storage devices are being used in science and technology. And the final one was PEC water splitting, photoelectrochemical water splitting, which is actually a green energy generation by production of hydrogen using the process PEC, where water is splitted with the help of sunlight and the green hydrogen is produced. We have seen what are the device configuration of PEC water splitting and what are the materials used for this PEC water splitting process. And along with that, we had every week there were assignments which you have solved, and then I have also given study material for every week for all these topics. And then we also had some question and answer session, and this is the complete structure of this course that we have used in this particular lecture series. And I must acknowledge the support from NPTEL team from IIT Delhi and IIT Madras, and all technical support team from IIT Delhi and IIT Madras, and the teaching assistants who are involved in this course. And I thank all of you for attending this course. And you will have an exam, those who have enrolled for the exam, and all the best for this exam, and hope that all of you have learned about energy material and devices and its challenges from this lecture series. Thank you.